Servus Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. I am in Munich at the moment. I hope you can hear me over the traffic noise. But I just wanted to show you the Staatskanzlei of the state of Bavaria. Staatskanzlei Bayern here. And now I'm taking a little walk in Munich. Yeah, as you might know already from my videos, Bavaria is a state that takes this pandemic that we are currently having, apparently once again, very seriously. And Mr. Söder, our governor from the CSU party, a normally very or a little bit conservative party actually, he tries to be Mr. Hardcore Lockdown. He always wants to one-up everybody else and to be perceived by the Germans as the guy who always has the strictest rules and the hardest, most tight lockdowns in store for the people. And this is why in Bavaria we not only have a lockdown, no, he declared a state of emergency. I really hope you can hear me well, so I'm getting away from the traffic now a bit. And what does that mean? For example, it means there is a curfew after 9 p.m. and there is also a general ban on the sale of alcohol after hours and also in public. So no more Glühwein, no more Christmas market. And that is especially now here in the city of Munich. So some of these rules can be set by the communities, and Munich did that, where I'm at right now. By the way, here you see the general administration of the Max Planck Society, one of the most important scientific societies in Germany. Yeah, wonderful architecture, of course. Yeah. Now let's head to a more beautiful place from a more civilized era, maybe. Okay, behind the Staatskanzlei. So where was I? The lockdowns and the measures, especially in Munich. As I said, curfew after 9 p.m. from 9 to 6 in the morning, I think, so until the morning. You are not allowed to gather anywhere really, and you have to wear a mask. And not only in stores and on the bus or something, but also while you're waiting at the bus stop and also in front of the stores. So that means in the center of the city, where there are expected to be a lot of people walking around, that's where you have to wear a mask now also. And I'm wearing one right now. But there is also, I've seen, there is police here and there, and not too much, but it's more than usual. And of course they are checking if you obey all these rules. Yeah, it is a cold day this morning, but other than that, I think you can really tell that not many people are outside. It is a weekday, it's a Friday, and normally there are more people here. So this is not because it's a little cold, it's maybe 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, but almost nobody out there. And I think people are taking these lockdowns serious, or there is not much to do. Restaurants are closed, everything is closed. Cinemas, of course, all these cultural venues, theaters, clubs, everything. I mean, you can still go grocery shopping, I guess, but even there are limits as to how many people are allowed in the store at the same time. You need to wear masks all the time, you need to disinfect your hands. They really take the fun out of being out in the first place. And then there are the contact bans, of course. That means you're not allowed to meet more than 5 people out of 2 different households. And even then, you're not allowed, and this is really funny, I think, you're not allowed to get closer than 1.5 meters to those people. And that is everywhere, in your home, in public, anywhere. So the state in Bavaria mandates that you don't get closer to another person than 1.5 meters. That is quite something. I think this is the Temple of Minerva, that's the name. Let's check that out. It's really nobody here. All right. Maybe I'm just walking around a bit, show you the capital of the state of Bavaria. Maybe I don't talk too much all the time. But yeah, last time I was here in summer. I still have to upload those videos. I took some nice footage. It was a much nicer day. But there were, and that was already during was it a lockdown? Well, maybe it wasn't a lockdown, but it was definitely this year, and there were way more people outside. You almost didn't notice that there is a pandemic going on. People were basically ignoring it. But now I think it's a different story. Yeah, let's go to the direction of Odeon Square. Maybe more people there, but I doubt it. As you can maybe tell already, Germans, but I think especially Bavarians, they have a thing with Roman and Greek antiquity. There are a lot of neoclassical buildings and also a lot of place names refer to European antiquity, classical Roman and Greek gods, heroes, stories, also historical figures. Yeah, it was a very popular motive in the arts for sculptors and architects. So yeah. Of course, the Hofbräuhaus is closed, the beer hall. If not, maybe I would have visited there and had a beer. Yeah. So even outside eating and drinking is not really a thing right now. I don't know if it's straight up banned or if they just think nobody will come. And that's why they close it, because restaurants are still allowed to have takeout food or like a street sale or something like that. I think they call it food for to go in Newspeak German. Or is it just New German? Probably just New German. Newspeak is something else. Prince-Elector Maximilian Emanuel storms Belgrade. I don't think Germans will storm any cities anytime soon anymore, but in 1688 they still did it. Yeah, I wonder how long these will survive. I mean, historical paintings and stuff like that. I don't know. Probably they will be destroyed soon. I could imagine, because that is pretty. Yeah, that's just way too much, you know, glorifying our past and showing past leaders and stuff like that. I don't think that's cool anymore. Probably in 10 years that's all gone. Duke Ludwig. Nice. Duke Albrecht III of Bavaria. He turns down the crown of Bohemia in 1440. Okay, Odeon Square. Oh well. I guess there are some people here, but not all too many. And of course, you need to have a good reason if you want to leave your apartment, and that not only at night, also during the day. So you need a good reason. Well, you can always say that you're going shopping or that you visit a sick relative or something like that. Or just filming, you know. Oh, this is a corona test center here. That's interesting. So people are waiting to get tested here. Huh. Oh well. Without appointment, PCR or antigen. After 15 minutes you get the results already. That's nice. Do you know this guy? This guy, Tilly. He was a general in the 30 Years' War, and he is said to be, I think with Pappenheim together, he is responsible for the massacre of Magdeburg, where I was recently. Well, not at the massacre, but at Magdeburg. I was there. And yeah, a very glamorous figure, very important person. He was on the imperial side, on the Catholic side, and yeah, he celebrated the wedding of Magdeburg. A 3-day massacre where almost the entire population was killed. But still a cool guy. He is said to have been a very strict man, and he liked his books and kept to himself most of the time. He was very strict when it came to hierarchy and etiquette and all these things. Not the most easygoing fellow, I think, but successful in the field, especially in the beginning of the war. Yeah, so I'm just gonna walk around a bit, I guess, and maybe I take some footage later again when there is something nice to see. Alright, that was my little report together with some impressions from the Bavarian capital of Munich. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, catch you guys again later. Servus, Kameraden.